Hi guys, welcome back to Mak Chats. I am so excited to be back after a little break after Chicago there. Let's get into Bristol because there was a lot that happened. It was a very rainy weekend. By the grace of God, they got all of the racing in. Friday, they ran the finals of the Nitro finals of New England because if y'all remember, that got rained out. It started raining right after Dallas won. So, Friday, they ran the finals of Epping. Leah Pruitt won over Sean Langdon, and then Jack Beckman won over Jordan Vandergriff in Funny Car. I'll play those runs for you now.
This is the final round, Top Fuel. The New England Nationals, who's gonna take it? Langdon off the starting line first by a couple of thousand. Leah's hanging tough, and at the stripe, it's Leah Pruitt. 3:79.4, 3:32.43, and the reign of terror for the Coletta Air Machine is over. Leah Pruitt into the winner's circle, wins the New England Nationals for Tony Stewart Nitro. Look at Leah in that Dodge Dragster. She is fired up and ready to go. Leah Pruitt gets it done, her 13th career Mission Food Series win.
I don't have to explain to the girl to my left how big a round that was for her and her team. Her first victory as a mom, her first victory as a comeback in 2026. Leah Pruitt's got the Diamond Wally in. For good measure, she goes and gets the provisional #1 qualifying effort. The only driver to go in the 370s. Leah, how does it feel?
I felt absolutely incredible. You know, there's a little bit of indifference coming into this final round about tune-up, and for Neil and Mike to be on the page, it's going to take us to low. You know what? In Dodge's DNA is top performance, and we live and breathe and burn that in this thing. I got to say, yes, it's my first one as a mom, but I do win every day. I'm married to a very supportive individual, a loving person. I'm surrounded by incredible people. This, man, very cool right here. I could not be more thankful. Glory goes to God. He did big things for me this week personally, and I didn't really care how the race turned out. He takes care of all the people that he loves within our lives. So, man, this is cooler than I even thought that it would be.
Very much. Jack Beckman off the starting line first, and Jack Beckman is onward to victory with a 4:01.73.18. And for the 38th time in his professional career, fast Jack Beckman will hoist the Wally, but this time it is in the 75th anniversary of the NHRA.
Jack Beckman here spinning him in circles as this guy is all smiles after getting his first victory in the 2026 season. That means you get the Diamond Wally and you get the spoils and you get bragging rights over your buddy Jordan Vandergriff. Jack, I know it was a long time coming this season because you've been so close, you've been so good. What was the difference today, well, for back week in Epping?
Dan, Tim, the Peak Squad. It's the guys being perfect run after run after run, which lets Dan and Tim tune the race car. We found some things in the bell housing where it wasn't as repeatable as it was last year. And I think we turned the corner. And I think probably Maryland was the race where we turned the corner with the Peak Chevy SS. And for Hendrick Cars for John. John's at home right now. We got one for you, boss. I guess you knew you couldn't lose. But I'm going to tell you the future of Funny Cars walking around here right now. This is not going to be the last time he and I race in a final round. And it's certainly not going to be the last time we hold a trophy. Like to see our teammate Alexis get one of these, but not this weekend. We're going for the double up. And we got the Mission Too Fast, Too Tasty tomorrow to be a factor as well. But the Pete Chevy's back in the hunt. We are a factor again.
Congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
It was a really good race. I was a fan of it. I did have Sean Langdon winning, but I was definitely not mad about Leah Pruitt winning. I definitely teared up a little bit watching her win, and her interview afterwards, just the emotions. I loved that she shouted out Tony, and it just, it was really sweet. And then, you know, what she said about God having done big things in her life this week, I thought that was really sweet. She's awesome. I like her. And then Jack Beckman got his first win of the season, which is awesome. I did want Jordan to win. I did have Jordan winning, but again, I'm not mad. Okay, that's the thing. Every time I pick people for Drag Race Spark Bonanza, it is very, very few and far between that I will ever be mad that somebody that I did not pick correctly, because I usually like who wins. So, but yeah, so Saturday racing, #1 qualifiers are Leah Pruitt, Matt Hagan, Greg Anderson, and Gage Herrera, and then in Pro Mod is Mike Stravinos. The Too Fast, Too Tasty winners were Doug Coletta, Jordan Vandergriff, Matt Hartford, and Richard Gadsden. Great runs. I I didn't get to watch it live. I watched it after the fact, but it looked pretty good racing. Sunday, they moved up the start time to try to beat the weather. They got through Top Fuel, Funny Car, Pro Stock, and all but 3 pairs of Pro Stock motorcycle, and the sky opened up, and it was lightning and just a downpour. So I went live on TikTok during that. Every once in a while when there's a rain delay, I'll go live on TikTok. Just sit there and chit chat for a little while. It was like the tractors were going down the track and you could visually see the water being pushed. It was crazy. I'm amazed that they got that track dried and back up in tip-top shape for them to run the rest of Sunday. Very impressive job by NHRA. The winners. Let's go over all the winners of the NHRA Super Grip Thunder Valley Nationals. Antron Brown in Top Fuel, Matt Hagan in Funny Car, Matt Hartford in Pro Stock, Gage Herrera in Pro Stock Motorcycle, Jason Collins in Pro Mod, Super Stock was Jacob Dulane, Stock was Michael Brand, Chris Childish in Super Comp, Lauren Freer in Super Gas, Gerard Millette in Top Sportsman, Jonathan Alagrushi in Factory Stock. So, I'm going to play the videos of the pro category winning runs because they were some good runs. So let's go watch those really quick.
They leave together. Antron's giving it a ride, and Antron Brown has won the Super Grip Nationals. He's got no full parachute. Heavy on the brakes is AB on that Mako car going up the hill. He's going to get it woed up before he gets to the sand trap. And Antron Brown, 3.788, 331 miles per hour, has his first Diamond Wally for Antron Brown to get it done here today. His 82nd career win and his first of the season.
Me that he was the first time he's ever won this race. He got his first time in Wally now. It has been a minute since you've been holding up a Wally, Antron Brown. You told me earlier today you're getting there, but you're not there yet. Let me tell you, you have arrived, and the consistency you've had in race day today is really hard to accomplish in a Top Fuel car. What made it all happen?
You know, first, Bruno, God gets all the glory, man. We went through this struggle, and this team never quit, never gave up. The more we got beat up, the more we just tried to kept the faith and just kept rising through. And man, when you go through 2 of the Clutter cars, they're the best cars on the property right now. And that's all we're all racing, trying to get past, and to go through both of them this weekend. That's a testament to this team. And we got to keep it going, brothers. Mako Tools, man, I tell you what, FVP, Hanksifers, Worldwide Technology, and Scout in America. We had the scouts out here this weekend. Man, we just kept the truth, man. And Brian Karate showed some great leadership through this time with Brad Mason. All of our guys been working their tail off, brother. This one right here is a diamond, brother. It feels good. Never won this race, and to get the race and the diamond at the same time, baby, I'm loving it. Woo! Yes!
That man is I knew he was going to do something AB-ish.
Oh, always, always.
AB will be AB.
We'll hear from Gage Herrera. If he's going to do it, he has to beat one of the greatest of all time. They leave together. Dan smokes the tires, and Matt Hagan goes 412 to win it. Dan Wilkerson will have to wait another day. 412 with a 5, 310 miles per hour for Hulk Hagan, the 57th win of his career, Nitro Funny Car, and the 2nd win of his career here in Bristol.
Hagan picks up his 2nd victory on the season here in Bristol Funny Car. You know, Matt, we talk about you working all the time and flexing. Well, the flex today for you was that 0:32 reaction time in the final round. I know you were excited and pumped to go against Daniel Wilkerson because he was hitting the tree. You put the Otis on yourself and you delivered. How good does it feel right now, buddy?
I mean, that kid was driving his ass off all weekend, and I mean, he's going to get his win. And I love his dad. I love his family. I mean, they're just good, salt of the earth people, man. And you know, you want to see them get the win. It's just not against you. And I just, you know, we have the JHD gang here, man, and you know, these guys with the Power Wagon, and you know, Jason and Nikki and everybody supporting what we do out here. You know, and Leah won her deal on Friday. Pick up 2 Wallies out here, like TSR. Man, we're getting it done. But just grateful, humble, and I'm gonna find some ice water to soak my ass in tonight.
Before you do that, Matt, let's talk right now about how tight Funny Car is. You know, you come out early and you won in Pomona. It's been a bit of a lull. The team's really starting to come together. How do you feel your team sits right now in this Funny Car field?
I'm just so proud of Newt and Phil and Alex. Those guys, they're really working well together, man. And we've had to have some lucky runs too. We had a bunch of cylinders out in tricky track race conditions, and hats off to everybody here with these tracks that are making them better, and the bumps are better and everything else. So we just trying to put on a great show for these fans. And I don't know if it was a great show or not, but I sure was excited today. And it's been a minute since I won at Bristol. My dad had a suite up there in the top up there. I went up there and saw him this morning, and I was like, man, you bought a suite. Hopefully it's a long day, So one of them things where you're like, man, I wasted my money. But Jason Johnson right here, man, I just can't say thank you enough. He's the support that he does for all of drag racing. He's look at the pro stock guys.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Diamond Wally on the line.
Mission Foods Pro Stock Final from the Super Grip Thunder Valley Nationals. GA left, Hartford right. Matt moved first. Greg squared the tires, and Matt Hartford will join Dallas Glenn as a 3-time race winner in 2026. It's 667.2, 205 miles per hour, and the Total Seal team has officially arrived as a championship threat in Mission Foods Pro Stock here in this 75th anniversary season of the National Hot Rod Association. 667.2, 205, win number 3 on the year and number 11 in Matt Hartford's career. Joe.
Matt Hartford has had just a storybook weekend. You win the Mission Foods race, then you come out here and win the Bristol race, the third of your season, the best win total you've had in your entire career. Matt, what is going on with this team right now?
Man, we're stacking them up. They're diamonds. We just want to keep piling them up. Greg took away that number 1 qualifier, so that was a little bit of revenge right there. But honestly, hats off to everybody at KB Titan. They give us incredible horsepower. Without it, we couldn't compete at the level we do. My team and, Eddie and Adam and Amber, they just do such an incredible job. They work on the car. They blood, sweat, and tears. They get through the pain every single day. All the guys at Total Seal, man, you guys rock. I know Robbie's at home. He's happy. The host connection, Larry and Reagan, it was Rowan's birthday, so she's getting a Diamond Wally for her birthday. Of course, everybody at Rottler, we're going to be in Seattle pretty soon, so we're hoping to do the same thing up there. It's incredible. But I just want to thank everybody at Mission, everybody at NHRA. Thanks for everything.
In 2023, finals here for the Vance and Hines bikes. This is a rematch of the final at this race a year ago, Courtney, where Richard Gadsden beat Gage Herrera on a hole shot to win his first race. Can he beat him again and go back-to-back at Thunder Valley? He's off the starting line first.
Oh.
Look at this race. Gage rode around 683.8 by 300s, 198 miles per hour. Gadsden's bike slows to a 688.3 at 196. Gage Herrera comes up and throws down in the finals a pro stock motorcycle to win the 30th national event of his career, number 30, and his second here in.
Gage Herrera is your pro stock motorcycle champion here in Bristol, his 30th victory in a dominating 4 years. Gage, what do you have to say for yourself?
Man, it's incredible. None of this is possible without my crew chief Andrew Hines, all the guys back at Vance and Hines, Revzo, Motul, Suzuki. None of this is possible without them. And to have all Vance and Hines final, that's what it's all about. And I finally got to put my new helmet in the winner's circle, so my painter Jason at NSD is going to be happy about that. Yeah! Woo!
And we got to talk about Pro Mod for just a quick few minutes here, because something happened that I have never seen before and that I was just kind of baffled by. Okay, so Jason Collins, the winner of Pro Mod. I already kind of spoiled it a little bit, but he won the race in round 2, I think it was. Round 1 or round 2. He pulled up to his burnout. He started doing his burnout. I'll play the video. He started doing his burnout, and he got all sorts of sideways, and then hit the little, where the logo for the race that's right in front of the Christmas tree. Booped, just a little boop right into that.
And here we go. Watch this. Yeah, it is. Here's the burnout.
Okay, this is the burnout. I saw this here. We get a little dancey.
Oh, it dead hooks.
A little over.
There's a dead hook. Oh, we switched cameras.
Oh, there it is.
Boy, he's into the wall there.
Tree's good.
I understand the tree is good, but he definitely hit the wall.
Listen,
I don't make the rules.
I'm out of breath.
That is.
We have a clear wall between us and race control, and
wild.
I've never turned my head so many times.
Well, we're going to show you the run here in a second. Mike Stavrino.
And backed the car up and ran. And that kind of caused a lot of discourse online about the rules and when the line in the wall count as a disqualification. So let's talk about it really quick because I was confused by it. So I'm assuming some of y'all were also confused. According to the NHRA rulebook, the wall in the center line, you can tap them on the burnout. It is not a disqualification on the burnout if you cross the center line or hit the wall. So he was still allowed to make his run. He ran, and then he ended up winning the race, which was awesome for his championship hopes too.
Red light! Mike Stavrinos is red, and Collins is off the throttle.
Whoa.
And he doesn't realize it. 576, Stavrinos runs low ET of the weekend with a red light by 5 thou. And Jason Collins with one of the most improbable wins in recent Pro Mod memory is going to go from 0.
The countdown, the championship, and he went on to win the race. You said I'd rather be lucky than good. Well, you're both today, Jason. Congratulations.
Yeah, like I say, man, the Lord was looking after us today. I mean, I wasn't supposed to win today, but my car was real good. Of course, I tried to be like Ricky Bobby and, you know, tear it up and the steering wheel come off, and I was really good last round, and you know, I didn't know. I felt like that was a little close, and because I felt like I had a better race car, and you know, didn't make it down the racetrack that time, but got a red light. So, you know, as I told you before, you know, I go up there and try to knock it down every run, and you know, in qualifying this week, I was 3, 7, and 8. So, you know, they know when they go up there, they better have it together because I'm going to try to knock it down every time. And like I say, poor Scott, he's going to have to spend all the money he won fixing the front end again, which I didn't tear it up the first time. But anyway, this one's on my crew. You know, I had some luck, and my crew was great. I want to say hi to my little boy at home, Denise, all y'all holding it down. So I can go out here and chase a dream. And it's unbelievable. Thank y'all very much. Appreciate y'all having us. And hey, now we're going to the chase. Now we're in.
Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you.
Very exciting.
Oh, the road to the championship.
So it's caused a lot of discourse online over whether some people weren't sure if it was a rule. Some people think it's a stupid rule. Some people think it makes sense of a rule. There's a lot of opinions out there, okay? But I thought it was awesome that he went out and won the race after having that. So what had happened is when he did his burnout, the steering wheel popped off. So he had no way to control it and was just slamming on those brakes as hard as he possibly could to get the car stopped. Because if you can't steer it, you gotta stop it. So that was craziness that happened. And honestly, that was the cleanest Pro Mod session, like the whole race, that I think I've ever seen. Nobody tapped the wall. Technically, nobody hit the center line. Like, nothing crazy happened. So, again, y'all have got me back on the Pro Mod train, okay? So, that's all Shake and Bake's fault. But I'm back on the Pro Mod train. And it's proving so far to be good and not detrimental to my anxiety. So, but yeah, it was a really good race. And, okay, so it rained for like 2 hours. Maybe not quite that long, but they were off not racing for about 2 hours or so. And they still got everything done. They still got all the pro classes done by 5. They still had Pro Mod to finish up because they were around behind with the rain, but they got the pros done by 5 o'clock as they originally said they would. So kudos to NHRA for doing that. The next NHRA race is the Summit Racing Equipment Nationals in Norwalk, Ohio. It is June 25th through the 28th. I don't know if I'm going to be there. I know I said that I was going to be there, but here's the dealio is my car broke. So we only have one car and my husband might have to work. So we'll see. As time gets closer if I am able to go or not. But for right now, it's up in the air. So let's jump over to IHRA for a quick moment. They are doing their first Triple Crown race. Well, technically it's supposed to be the second, but the first one got rained out. So technically their first Triple Crown race of the season. It's at National Trail Raceway out in Hebron, Ohio. So it is $40 for you load up your car. You got a van. You load everybody has to be in a seat and buckled, but you load up a car full of people. It's $40 for the whole car to get in. So that is a great deal. Okay, that is a really good deal. So you got friends who are curious about drag racing. You got a neighbor that knows you go to the track and is like, I wonder what that is about. Your grandparents want to come. Anybody, load them up in the car and get down to National Trail Raceway, because that is going to be a star-studded event. Okay, as I'm filming this Monday, the week before the race. Okay, as of noon, when I looked at the entry list, okay, there were 15 Top Fuel entries and 15 Funny Car entries. In Top Fuel, we got Bernie Ploward, Chuck Lofton, Gary Pritchett, Jake Sanders, Jasmine Salinas, Krista Baldwin, Kyle Sattenstein, Kyle Wurtzel, Lee Calloway, Lex June, Mike Salinas, Scott Palmer, Sean Reed, Spencer Massey, and Trip Tatum. That's a really good group of people we got going. That should be a very, very interesting race to watch. Then in Funny Car, we have Alex Barker, Bobby Bodie, Dale Creasy Jr., Dan Hicks, Dave Gallegos, Del Worsham, Jack Wyatt, Jeff Deal, Jody Austin, Joe Morrison, John Smith, John Capps, Joey Haas, Paul Lee, and Terry Haddock. That's going to be awesome. I'm going to be rooting for Joey Haas this weekend because we follow each other on TikTok. So you got my vote this weekend, bud. But, so, again, as of Monday at noon when I looked, there are 153 drivers entered across 12 classes. That's pretty good entry amount for the amount of classes that they have and everything. So it's looking good for the IHRA so far for this upcoming race. I'm very curious to watch it. I'm very excited to watch it. I'm curious to see how they run everything. I don't know if they've announced if it's an 8-car field or a 6. I don't know all those details yet. I'm gonna look if I can find them. When I'm editing this, I'll put them in here so I don't look like a silly goose. But otherwise, I'm just going to sit here and look like a silly goose because I don't know. Hi, editing Michaela here. So there's only 3 rounds of racing on the schedule, so I'm assuming it's an 8-car field. But looks like it's going to be a great race. I am very excited for it. This last week, I did a giveaway for Drag Race Brag Bonanza. The winner of my league would receive I spun too far. The NHRA 75th anniversary Hot Wheels car. So Mike V1, he actually happens to be one of my drag racing friends. So he's friends with my dad. So I'm gonna get that sent out to him. Congratulations, Mike. Good job. But yeah. Otherwise, go join my Drag Race Brag Bonanza. First, you got to go sign up for Drag Race Brag Bonanza, okay? It's a really fun game. I love doing it. Then you got to join my league, Mak Chats. The code is Mak Chats, all one word and lowercase. And you have to go buy the 1,000 Round Win Club picture. It's for pre-order right now. It is a John Force's 1,000 round win picture with the 1,000 on the tires, and then it's Greg Anderson with his 1,000 round win tires. So together in a picture, I'll put it up here. But it's got both of their autographs on it too, and it's in like a little acrylic case, so you can take it out if you want to. You can leave it in there, whatever. Very exciting, awesome thing for Werner Communications to put out. Very, very exciting for them. So yeah, go pre-order that if you want. Definitely go sign up for Drag Race Brag Bonanza. It's free. It's so much fun. I have a great time doing it. Yeah. So thank you all for watching. I really, really appreciate it. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, whatever you're feeling. Share it with a friend. I am Mac_1320 on all social medias. I'm trying to get my follower count up more. So if you have friends who like drag racing, send them my way. one more thing. I am trying to get nominated for the Drag Illustrated Rising Power category of their 100 people list. So if you could go ahead, and I'll put the link in the description. If you could go ahead and write me in for the Rising Power category, that would be really, 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 really cool. I would probably cry I would definitely cry if I got that. I'm a big crier when I'm happy, okay? But that would be so cool. So I don't know if it's actually going to happen or not, but you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, okay? It's Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott. All right, so I'm shooting the shot. So if you could go ahead and fill that out, that would be really, really cool. But yeah, otherwise, I hope y'all have a great day. Make sure to watch IHRA this weekend. Make sure to watch NHRA in 2 weeks. They're both going to be great. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.